Just a quickie. Just a quickie tonight. So I want to speak to you about people getting angry. Not hangry, people getting angry. So I've experienced this twice, 3 times over the last few days. People getting angry with me. So the reason why 2 or 3 people have got angry with me over the last few days is because people don't like, get this, people don't like to be reminded about what they've said they were going to do. And so someone, 2, 3, 4 people have said they were going to do something over the last few weeks. They've put on the big status on Facebook. They've said that they're going to document their journey. They're going to, I'll give you some examples. So at the end of every week, I'm going to document my weight loss. I've got this big goal. I'm going to tell you guys everything I'm going to do. Another example, people on my 5k a day for the November challenge. So people before it starts saying, I'm going to smash this, I'm going to do this easily, I'm going to document it every single day. And then boom, reality sets in. And the good thing about me is I've got a memory like a fucking elephant. So when I see someone posting something on social media, online, and it attracts my attention, I think to myself, okay, so I'm going to check this every single week. I'm going to have a look every single week to monitor this person's progress or one of my clients' progress and see how they're getting on. So all of a sudden, I don't see any statuses about their weight loss. So after this big massive status and getting the attention of everyone, and everyone telling all their friends, telling them how amazing they are for starting this, and I wish I was as motivated as you, and all this bullshit. Listen, they haven't even started their journey. All they've done is wrote a status. You don't have to be motivated to write a fucking status. That's the easiest part. The hardest part of anything is when you've got to do the fucking work, irrelevant of how you feel on any particular day, because every day we're not always motivated, but we find out everything about a person when they don't want to do the work. Because when you don't want to do the work, do you actually still do it no matter what, or do you just give yourself bullshit excuses, or do you hide away from your goals? And like I said, when I spoke to these people, I didn't call them out. I could have called them out, but I'd probably get they'd probably get a little bit more angry with me. And the best thing is because they're getting angry with me for asking them how they're getting on with the goals that they said they were going to do. So I wonder who they're really angry at. Me for asking, or them for not doing the work. Because like I said, you will probably know, or you might be guilty of it yourself, that you've wrote this big status about something that you're going to do. And the thing is, when people write the status, they already get the plaudits. Like I said, you will see it over and over again. People saying that they're going to lose weight, they're going to join the gym, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And then a week, 2 later, you don't hear fuck all from them. What's happened? Why don't you tell everyone what's happened? Why don't you tell everyone why at one moment you were extremely motivated and you hadn't really done fuck all, and then when it's come down to doing the work, you couldn't do it? Why don't you share that message? Okay, because that's the more real and honest message, because that's where we struggle. We don't struggle as people talking about doing stuff. That's the fucking easiest thing in the world. But we struggle about doing the work. And like I said, a few people got a little bit angry at me because I messaged them, called them, texted them, whichever, and asked them how they were getting on with their journey. Because then it's the spotlight's on them. And what do they say? Well, I haven't really done it, this happened, that happened. Tell me something that I haven't heard before. Tell me a reason that I haven't heard before. Tell me a reason that's happening in your life that you can't do the work that someone else hasn't got and they are doing the work. Because there's not one person out there that's dealing with something that someone else isn't dealing with, that is still training, that is still eating right, that is still setting goals, that is still achieving. Okay? But like I said, I want to warn you. I want to warn you, and I want you to listen. I want you to be very wary about putting these big declaration of a status of how you're going to smash it, how you're going to do this, do that, before you've even looked at doing the fucking work, before you've even taken one step of doing the work. Because like I said, it's far too easy, and there's far too many people out there that talk the fucking talk, but they can't fucking walk it. And like I said, when people call you out on your bullshit, don't get angry with them. Don't point the finger at them, point the finger in, and realise that you said you were going to do something and you haven't done it. Why? What's the story? Why this time? Why yet again have you said you were going to do something and you haven't fucking done it? Tell me something new.